Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for December 14th through the 20th, 2015. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to really be mindful of your actions at this time. They were just showing me a foot and taking a step. So just be very mindful of the steps that you're taking and the steps of love that they're writing, that the universe is taking on your behalf. And I get a sense that they want you to feel the support and to act in harmony with and in unison with your own divine timing, following the inspired guidance and actions that come from within your heart. And so as you breathe, let go of any chatter in the mind. They're writing the word justify and trying to justify your fears. Don't let your mind get into that place where it's spending a lot of your attention on things, trying to justify what you're fearing or what you think may happen, or if you don't do something that this could happen. They also want you to pay attention. They're writing the word pod. So pay attention to, your inner circle, or pay attention to the groups, various groups of people that you interact with, maybe at your job or at a place where you maybe work out or something like this. Just pay attention and make sure that everything that you're doing, every action is generated by an authentic acknowledgement of yourself. This is what they're writing out. Make sure that every action that you take is an authentic acknowledgement of yourself. They wrote the letter A, and then those three words just kind of came out of that. So be very much aware of your truth. Be very much aware of the resonance that you feel with those things that you're interacting with. Notice when you feel resonance that you're resonating with, because that's the vibrational pattern indicating your alignment. As much as then notice when you're not resonating with something. And here's where we need to just immediately accept this. Accept, there's that letter A again. Accept that you don't have resonance with it, and don't doubt it. Don't spend time questioning that. Just accept that the guidance you're receiving has your best interests at hand and has given you the justification that you need without you exploring it further to create further doubt in your own guidance system. Because once you start, dallying in things that you don't feel resonance with, you take yourself down a path where doubts are surely going to open up for you. And you're going to doubt yourself, and then you're going to feel a lack of confidence, and you're going to lose trust in yourself and in your guidance. So trust these initial vibrations as indications of action that you should or should not take, as they keep showing me that foot again. So just and it's a woman's shoe, and so this is about representing the intuitiveness, whether we're male or female, that we all have to be very much aware of intuitive action, not only in this week in particular, but moving forward. Be aware of your intuitive action, the divine feminine aspect within you, giving you the information that will help keep you centered as you're moving through the changes. You will feel a support. You will feel the support of your angels and the universe. You'll feel the cooperation of all of it. You'll feel the cooperation of everyone around you. Even when they're disagreeing with you, you will pick up on, when you're in alignment, you will see everything as feedback and guidance and assistance, helping you to understand where you truly desire to be and where you don't. So when you run into resistance, accept it, and then look for other options or other approaches. Don't stand there and struggle with that which is not offering you cooperation in terms of the vibration of it or the resonance of it. This is just guidance, helping you to know that you need to continue your search for your truth in everything that you do, so that you don't lose the love for whatever it is that you have endeavored upon. It's very important that we stay in tune with love itself, and that our importance is always placed on allowing that love to create experiences of profound joy, an opportunity that will come assuredly from that joy. You will attract the abundance and the details and the specifics. So don't sort of reverse this by fighting against what you are picking up. Know that the universe is not struggling against you. It's always helping you. And when you do that, you'll step right into the clarity. It'll unfold for you immediately. And they just don't want you to have any worries or concerns about your life purpose. And know that God is omnipresent. And so everywhere you go, you have that protection. You have the information available to you. All they want you to do is to not criticize your circumstances, but rather to focus on the peace, the knowledge, the wisdom that the experience can offer you. Okay, so let's take a look at the Archangel Oracle card, which will give us a theme for the week from the Archangels. Okay, and clairsentience is the card here. And so this is really just sort of helping us to understand a little bit more about tuning in to your feelings, noticing any recurring physical or emotional feelings. That's the vibration that we were just talking about, that feeling of resonance, as they signify divine guidance. So Archangel Raguel is helping us to understand the relationship that we have with everything that is around us. It is all of a relationship that is happening within us, and whether it is coming back as negative or positive, it's just helping you to know where you want to be and where you're going based on that feedback you're getting. It's like a compass, alignment or not. And so therefore, instead of again, struggling against the alignment, instead choose your alignment and go with that flow. Go in that direction. So it was interesting as I was tuning in to and shuffling the cards beforehand. It was interesting that I noticed that when I got to the card for the middle of the week and the cards after that, that everything just kind of was very grounded and settled down and became very calm. So it'll be interesting to see what is occurring in this week's messages. But let me just tune in to Archangel Raguel's and see if he has any other additional information. He's indicating a profound shift, and for some of you it may feel like a quantum leap, like it just all of a sudden from one moment or day to the next it's just a huge change. But he's saying, in spite of whether you're going to feel uncertain about that change, and possibly it may just cause you to signal some emotional responses from your past, he's saying to go with it. He literally wrote the word go. Okay, so go with it and don't doubt it. So you're going to be supported through. The angels are going to be right there, and they're going to be supporting you through the changes, any degree of change. And what they're showing me is that after the change, and even in the process, you're going to see that this was all to serve a bigger picture, a much larger plan or design than you may had set set up in your expectations. He's writing that it's really he wrote the word joy in life. So this is about whatever it is that's going to happen is going to offer you a life where you have more joy, more fulfillment in your life. So he's saying, don't worry, okay? Don't worry and trust God. Trust God and trust your intuition. Trust what you receive as information through your guidance, through your dreams, through signs and symbols, through the kindness and the feelings of love and vibration, infinite vibration that is everywhere for you to pick up on and to respond to that guidance. Okay, so let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. And so we have the Eight of Earth. And I'm being reminded of that when I was tuned into the cards too, I was seeing the word gifted. So this card makes me think that there's something about your gifts, that you have a profound gift, and that they want you to explore that gift and to learn as much as you can to enhance what you already have. So this is very much an appropriate time for some of you who may be considering, they wrote higher learning. So an opportunity for you to do that. If you feel that you have a particular gift and you want it to sort of change directions and explore this and maybe get some training or go back to school or whatever, however you would get that, that they're just qualifying the guidance that you've received and letting you know that this is inspired guidance that you should follow for sure. They wrote the word gag, and it's don't let others kind of put thoughts and ideas into your head, or don't stop yourself from expressing your gifts. So don't be intimidated by others, or don't feel that you are unworthy of expressing this gift. So be very much open to your gift, and be open to the loving nudges that you're going to be sensing from your angels, and that you've already been sensing from your angels, to make this change. So if you've really been getting a lot of thoughts just keep repeating, and you keep thinking to yourself, I wonder, then go for it, okay? Again, Archangel Raguel is asking you to pay attention. So maybe when you sit down, maybe also this card could mean, in the literal sense, as this fairy is doing it, she's sitting down in a quiet place and just doing her own research. And you may want to do an energetic research of this. So tune in, get yourself into a quiet place where you can sit quietly and listen. And once you're in that clear space in your heart and mind, then call up the energy of this opportunity you've been guided to pursue, and notice how it feels, okay? Do, the energy, the vibration. Just tune into the energy grid of this pursuit and see how it feels to you. And then, pull up what if you didn't choose it, and then see how that feels. What you're going to be getting is an emotional response from your soul, and they wrote that will be spot on, because your soul, your holy divine spirit, is always knowing your truth. It always knows the authentic information or the guidance that you should be acknowledging at all times. All right? So let's take a look for the card for the middle of the week. Okay, so it seems like that somehow you, after deliberating about this, then in the middle of the week, you feel sure of yourself, and that you have some sense that of change, and that will be a real opportunity for you. So you'll have this beginning sense. The card says, a new exciting opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So here we have in this card, this genie. And so it's about, knowing that you can have this wish and this desire, and that you have a sense that it will work out, and that it will be the right choice for you to make. So you're really following that inspiration, that you're ready to take action. There's a sense that, of excitement. And, so here, keep it to yourself for now, okay? In order for this to it needs time to anchor and to ground. So you don't have to go, like the day you say, oh, I figured this out, and now I'm going to go tell everybody. Not a good idea, because you'll bump into naysayers who, they're not going to be flying as high as you are vibrationally. And as inspired, they're going to be on another vibrational platform. And when you introduce this to them, depending on what level they're on, they're going to react to your news based on the frequency in which they are now sitting and content and holding for themselves. And so if they're in this negative space and nothing's possible, then they're just going to only be able to tell you that about your dream. So wait a while, even if it's just something you figured out, or if it's a new relationship, give it a little time. If it's some new news, give it a little time. Make sure that you feel confident. Make sure that your confidence is secure before you share it with others. When you feel as though it's pretty much set, and there's nothing that could really turn you away from, or distract your focus from that. Let me just tune in and see what additional information I'm getting about this card. So yeah, they're just is very much in the infantile stages. They're just reminding us, and in order to keep your frequency high, this is a very vulnerable time. They're just reminding, when you finally just figure out something for yourself, or you make a decision and you're ready to take action on that. But this card also indicates that it has something to do with your life purpose. It may be some good news, or something that may come up for you that within your career, or that where you may be able to make a shift, or something you can apply for. And so if you're going to apply for this, like for right now, just keep it to yourself and work on all the things you need to do to get ready for it. And then when you feel like it's secure, then share it. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. Okay. So in the Fairy Tarot deck, we've had this card come up recently too, especially in the weekend position. So it basically, this is giving us an indication that things with the mind is just going to finally kind of calm down. You're going to see some things kind of run its course. So over the weekend, just allow things to run its course, okay? Don't try to interfere with the direction some things may appear to be going. Trust that it's going to work out. Trust that it's helping you to release some things. It's helping you to learn some things discover some things about yourself. This is a situation where you just need to allow things to unravel on their own. And as you can see, when we stop trying to control things, then things kind of heal. As you see the unicorns in the background, they are moving away, and these two here have decided to just separate from the rest of the crowd and what's been going on. And when they do, eventually they find the mushroom here is a symbol of abundance, and then over here in the corner, this other unicorn finds that things that were seemingly decaying have started to already regenerate life. So there's a recycling here. And so these are the things that it just reminds us that, we can try to struggle with a lot of things, because the air suit shows a lot of the mental struggles that we go through. And this card just shows that, we can struggle and all we want, but the thing is that all of our worry has really just in the end exhausted us. And I think that's what this card really represents, is that we can just end up just exhausting ourselves, but that doesn't stop that solutions and opportunities will come about naturally for us. So we can learn from this card to just go with the flow, to relax our minds and put ourselves at ease, and pay attention to where the flow of energy is moving. So where you feel the least amount of resistance, let yourself follow that path. Follow that path of ease, of allowing, and just go with that and trust that the universe is working other things out. So this is an important week for you to pay very much attention to energy. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to the energy that you feel coming from other people. Sometimes people are saying things, but listen to what you're feeling coming from them, because what they're saying and what they truly are feeling may not always match. And we tend to react to situations and things based on their appearances rather than listening to the truth. Because within each situation and within each person, including yourself, your truth is still speaking. And we need to listen in order to have profound relationships. And Archangel Raguel, his name means the friendship of God. In order to have profound relationships, we must learn to listen to each person from the source of their truth, not to the things that they do outwardly. This is all because they are responding to their fears and they've lost that connection with the alignment within. And so when you see someone acting out or acting in what one may perceive as inappropriate behavior, remember that that's because they are stuck in their misalignment. They're not able to hear or feel the alignment or harmony of their inner source being, but they know they feel a discord within themselves. They just haven't figured out how to align with it. And so, so that you're not drawn into it, then you can have that awareness of how to connect into your truth and to listen to their own alignment and help them if you feel that they're open to it, to find that alignment. Show them how to get there. But you can't do that through judgment, but only through compassion. So let's take a look at the card for the hold on, let me just tune in to this card to see if there's any additional information here. So it's just a feeling of things kind of opening up. I feel like I'm in this. What I'm feeling like is that over the weekend they would like for you, if it's possible for you to kind of just get out in the fresh open air, get out in nature if you can, or go for a drive. I was seeing a bridge and a lake. So if you can just get out, maybe near a body of water or out, just to clear your mind and clear your thoughts and just kind of take in what has happened. So, they're just saying, go for a little drive. Get in your car, go for a little drive, or hop on a train and go for a ride somewhere, or ride on your bicycle, just to clear your head. And I get this sense of seeing these calm waters. So, like, the lake is very just still. And that by the weekend, you'll feel this extreme calm. And you'll feel like everything's just kind of died down by the weekend, and it's become very serene. And so they want you to enjoy this. And I get this sense that you will feel the clarity. You have this great deal of clarity and insights that will come to you over the weekend. So pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your dreams. Really be very much in tune with your divine feminine. All right, let's take a look at the card I pulled from the bottom that represents the underlying message of the week. And I feel like I just spoke about this. So the 5 of air. So this card says, an unwise choice. Learn from what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. So, it looks like the unicorns here kind of clashing, and everybody's trying to move in the same direction at the same time. And what kind of looks like that all everyone needs to do is just kind of step back and then, sense who needs to move first, and or you need to move away from this or move around it, or, just be more conscientious in the week about not only what you feel and what you need and what your guidance is telling you to do, but be also aware of others and where they truly are, and to not play into the drama. So, and learn from the situation and be observant. This is feeling that this is going to create some changes, some huge changes in relationships this week. Some things may sort of come to a head, or there may be some misunderstandings, but that, ultimately, if you are listening and tuning in and getting out of your head and being more in tune with your heart, that these things, you can avoid some of them in some cases, and they will resolve themselves. Let me just tune in and just see if I get anything else. And, they remind us too, you get into the holidays and a lot of energies will just kind of come up, all kinds of stuff comes up in families and relationships. And so just be mindful that sometimes the general stress of the season, and to just focus on the love, and be compassionate and forgiving. Don't take anything to heart. And if you do, you'll have the clarity that you're looking for. So just Pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to your divine guidance. And don't doubt it when it tells you walk away or don't go there today. Just trust it. Even though you may have this big agenda and need to get something done, just say, you know what, my guidance is speaking to me. I'm going to trust it, and what I need, I'll be guided how to get that in a way that it causes the least amount of stress and to me. So listen to your guidance. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings. And if you would like an angel reading, feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com, which you can find at the end of the description link below. And please join us on Facebook for the daily card messages, which you can also find on the description link below. So I send you lots of love and wonderful, blessed holiday seasons and all of your going out and shopping and finishing up your last minute things. And so don't allow yourself to be stressed. Trust your angels. Ask them for guidance when you're going to find a parking space. Ask them to help you to find what you're looking for. Ask them to help you, just really call on your angels and ask them for guidance. And then listen to how they communicate the divine action to you. So until next week, God bless you all.